Hey guys, James Rick here. Good morning. Have you noticed how getting clear on what you do want is often many times more difficult than getting clear on what you don't want? It's because the experience of what you don't want has already passed. You know 100% what it's like, how it goes, and why you don't want it. But getting clear on what you do want is often very challenging because you haven't actually experienced it before. What you think you want may not necessarily make you happy. So a good indication of you're on the right track is to ask somebody who has what you think you want and ask them if it's making them happy. Why or why not? Another useful strategy for getting clear on what you want is to not think of life in terms of one overarching category, but to break it down into 7 major life areas. And those 7 life areas that I've worked out for me is physical, mental, spiritual, social, emotional, financial, and environment. So in each one of these major life areas, I get clear on an ideal outcome, and every day you've got to have some way to measure progress towards that ideal outcome. When you've got a vision for the 7 major life areas, you start moving towards living the ideal life. You know, what does full potential mean for you in each one of these areas? So for example, physically, what does it look like at your ultimate fitness level, health, and energy? Mentally, what does it look like in terms of what you're learning, how you're growing, your mental space, how it's organized, your level of positive thinking, all those things. What does it mean for you on a 1 to 10? And that's the third tip, is think about on a 1 to 10 where you are today and where you want to be and how are you going to get there. That's the ultimate question, right? So there's a lot for this morning. And the 3 things again are getting clear on what you don't want is a lot easier than getting clear on what you do want. So get clear of those things first. Secondly, ask those who have what you think you want, how happy they are and why or why not. And the third thing is to break down in the 7 major life areas what the ideal outcomes are for you, where you are today on a 1 to 10, where you'd like to be, and start looking for the hows, the strategies to get you to that level of 10. And if you keep watching the show, you'll get more and more strategies for living at a level 10. Thanks guys, talk to you tomorrow.